Hey, 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 how are you? Oh my goodness. Happy Saturday. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Man, I just wanted to hop on and just share with you a little bit about my journey. So I know that you've probably heard me talk about it before, but Fred and I started our health program in March and April of 2021. We were just really at our wits' end. We had come to the place where we knew we needed to make a change, but we didn't know how we would do that financially. We didn't know what it looked like for us. And we had several friends who were already on this program. We had watched people on their own journeys over a period of time, and we just saw magnificent results. And so we just knew that the Lord was calling us to do this. So we hopped on, and in a short period of time, we both met our goal weights, and we transitioned and went into maintenance, and we've done all the things to try to work this program, not only for our bodies, but also for our minds and for our spirits as well. But one thing that the Lord has been really impressing upon my heart in this 2022 is knowing who you are, knowing your identity, and being certain on standing firm on the foundation of who God says you are. And yesterday I ran across this sweet little devotional in Streams in the Desert. When I was in Bowling Green, Kentucky, visiting friends, we went to the half-price bookstore, and this was there, and it just jumped out at me. And so I bought this little devotional. I've been doing it every day since the year started. And this is a story that was in the devotional. It really just stuck out to me. A story is told of a king who went to his garden one morning only to find everything withered and dying. He asked the oak tree that stood near the gate what the trouble was, and the oak tree said it was tired of life and determined to die because it was not tall and beautiful like the pine tree. The pine was troubled because it was not able to bear grapes like the grapevine, and the grapevine was determined to throw its life away because it could not stand erect and produce great large fruit like the peaches. The geranium was fretting because it was not as tall or fragrant as a lilac. And so it went on throughout the garden. Yet coming to the violet, the king found its face bright and happy as ever. And he said, "Well, Violet, I'm glad to see one brave little flower in the midst of all this discouragement. You don't seem to be at the least bit disheartened." And the violet responded, "No, I'm not. I know I'm small, yet I thought if you wanted an oak or a pine or a peach tree or even a lilac, you would have planted one. Since I am a violet, I determined that you wanted a violet and that I would be the best little violet I can be. Others may do a greater work, but you have a part to do, and no one in all God's family can do it as well as you." It was so encouraging to me to be who I am, planted in the garden of God. I mean, so many times we get stuck in comparison, and we get stuck thinking somebody else is doing it better, somebody else looks better, somebody else, blah, 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 whatever it is. They have this, da, 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 da. And that is a lie. Comparison is a liar. And as my sweet friend Regina said this week, it is the thief of joy. And yesterday I was sharing with some friends, and the Lord just reminded me, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And if comparison is the thief of joy, then he's stealing my strength that comes from the Lord. And it's not because the Lord doesn't have the ability to be strong for me. It's my choice on what I decide to partner with. So I just encourage you that when you're on your journey to optimal health, when you're on your journey in your spiritual health, When you're on your journey, walking each day, do not get stuck in the comparison trap. It is death. Remember what the Lord says about you. Go to his word and find the scriptures that he has given you, that he seals within you, that combat the talk of the devil when he comes against you. Combat the self-talk that becomes so overwhelming that you start to believe it's untruth. And so I just want to encourage you. This is the day that the Lord has made. Be the best little violet that you can be, because the Lord planted you. He knows you. He created you. He formed and fashioned you the way he wanted you to be. And that is the most beautiful gift. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it.